wonderful. I have to go to that. I don't even have to use it. It's awesome. You show that I'm live and everything seems to be working, so... Hey. Alrighty, this ought to be good. Not just yet, not just yet. I'm not waiting. I'm not ready. Alright, let's check the hair. I look like a buffoon, but that's nothing new. Definitely nothing new. I don't know why my hair has decided to do this thing where it's just, oh, like it's just a big boy on that side. And I don't understand. I don't understand why the majority of the stuff that happens. I don't understand. I don't know why. My hair is all over the place today, and it's really upsetting me. Because this is not the way my hair usually does. Look at that. It's nasty. In fact, hold on. Give me a minute, ladies and gentlemen. I'm about to fix this real quick. Hot. Perfect. Now, I can react to this a little bit more thoroughly. But anyways, hello everybody, my name is MIV, but you can just call me Miv, and welcome back to just me giving my thoughts about what Halo Infinite looks like so far. Let me see what my... Yeah, this is okay. This is okay. It's a little bit bright on the gamma side, though. I don't know why it do. I don't know why it do that. There we go, that's better. But anyways, I'm gonna continue where I started yesterday, and I am going to tell you guys how I feel about Halo Infinite so far. And instead of looking at the campaign like I did yesterday, today what I'm going to be doing is I am going to be looking at the Halo Infinite multiplayer. So and there might actually be... Nah, there's not going to be another part, because I'll just cover all of the multiplayer, like all the footage from multiplayer today. So, anyways, let's go straight into it. Also, I have watermelon. It is quite good. So I'm probably going to be nomming on some watermelon. So please, excuse my watermelonness.
A new day is upon us. A new generation built to fight. Together, we are unstoppable.
I like that.
Are you ready?
Was that a chopper?
We are unstoppable.
Oh, look at that. That was a chopper.
Are you ready?
Oh, this is true. Wait a minute. Hold up.
Together,
Go back for a second.
we
Hold on.
are unstoppable.
Y'all will see what I'm talking about in a second. Hold on.
Are you ready?
I want y'all to look real quick. This right here. Y'all see that? It's a prosthetic leg. Is that the level of customization that we're going to be getting? Oh, that's awesome. I love that. Please, let's continue. But first, let's amp up the video quality, because this just ain't it. Let's see if my computer will let me do this. Which it should. Here we go. Okay. Maybe not. Maybe not. I'll just downgrade to 180. I don't think my computer will like me anymore. There we go. That is so pretty. It may not show well on stream, but it is. Whoa, that was sick. New gun? Look at that. Looks like a shot. Now that gun that we just saw kind of looks like a Forerunner railgun, and if anybody knows what I'm talking about, like the the railgun from Halo 5, but like with a little bit of a Forerunner touch to it, and I like that. Also, hello my one viewer. Thank you for joining stream with me today. Really appreciate it. I'm eating watermelon, so please do not judge me for the fact that I may or may not be making a little bit of a mess, but that's okay. Anyways, let us continue.
Killing spree.
That's a neat piece of equipment. Oh, yeah. Sticky grenade. I knew that was gonna happen.
Hello, let's do some
What
damage.
is that?
Skewer acquired.
Oh, that's the skewer. Hold on a second. That's something I want to touch on, but let's go back for a second. Y'all, this is sick. This is really cool. So apparently, of what I'm gathering from this, you shoot a certain part of the vehicle and it pops off. It doesn't just get random damage. That's cool. I like that. It's a nice touch. Also, love being able to throw someone out of a vehicle from using the
Claim the enemy flag. Return
using
it.
the grapple hook. Also, neat little thing, they added grapple jack. I personally think that's a really nice touch. I like the name of that.
To base.
Whoa. Hold on a minute. You thought I was gonna... Also, thank you for the Forerunner designs. They look amazing. The Wasp is making a return. I'm very happy about that. I enjoyed using that in Halo 5. But there's something I want to bring to everyone's attention for just a slight second.
Claim the enemy flag. Return it to base.
Look at that tank. Look at that tank. That is a classic Halo design for a tank. The classic Halo tank design. They are just going all in. They are going absolutely all in with this, and I am all for it. This looks like it feels like Halo. It looks like it feels like Halo. I know it sounds a little bit odd, but hopefully you can understand my meaning. Man, it just looks... It looks like an old Halo game that's been... Oh, let's take all the designs and all the, like... Well, not all the designs. Let's take all the graphics and just, boom, throw them up in the air. Make them awesome looking. And it's just... feels so good to see all the classic Halo designs just with better graphics. I mean, that honestly is amazing. That is awesome. I love that. The Brute Chopper is back. I love that. I personally didn't use it a whole lot whenever I was playing Halo 3 back in the day, but I mean, hey, it's there for the people that want it, and I think that the fact that they're bringing back in more of what do you call it? Apparently I'm getting skipped frames. Sorry about that. But anyways, just for the people that would want the Brute Chopper, cool. If you don't want to use it, that's cool as well. I personally think it's a really nice touch that they're adding all of the new, like, kind of new designs. Not really new designs, just kind of like updated designs for the old classic, like, weapons and, what do you call it? Vehicles. There we go. Not so much for the weapons. There were a couple of weapons that I recognized right off the bat as being Halo. Like the assault rifle. That looks absolutely amazing. The new Magnum, at first I wasn't that much of a fan of, but now that they've added that little under, I think that's supposed to be a laser on the underside of it, it feels and looks more like Halo. So I'm okay with that design now. It looks Halo, and I'm liking it. Also, can we just take a moment to realize that a year ago, we used to say that these like little hexagon things felt like Minecraft. And they did. And now look at them. Same little squares, but you can tell that they have, in fact, I'm going to update, I'm going to put the graphics up. And hopefully it doesn't unpause, because I don't want to have to deal with that. But it just might. But I'm not so sure how well this shows up. But you can see like the little bits of just kind of rust and like kind of aging on the metal. And now it looks good. In fact, I can't wait for this game. Like at this point, I'm kind of just chomping at the bit, trying to like, when is the beta? I need the open flight. See how much my voice is cracking? But seriously, I cannot wait to play this game.
Ordnance drop inbound.
Ordnance drops. Now I've heard a couple of my friends say that they kind of spoiled it for me a little bit, but not by much. I heard one of them say that there was supposed to be an ordnance drop, and I wasn't really the biggest fan of ordnance drops back in Halo 4. I didn't really like it that much. It felt more of like a Call of Duty thing. But I hope my brain is not working. I'm so just drawn in by this. But I just hope that they can like fit it into the gameplay a little bit better than it was in Halo 4. It wasn't too much of a problem, but at the same time it wasn't great either. So hopefully it kind of flows with the game, the overall gameplay well. And also for all the people that kept on yelling about it, yes, you get space diapers back. You can calm down about your space diapers. Oh goodness, I'm just like this frame alone. Look at that. I think that you could take somebody that barely knew anything about Halo, basically just somebody that knew just like, oh, Halo exists. You could show them this frame, and they could automatically tell, oh, is that Halo? They'd probably ask, hey, is that Halo or something? Because this looks Halo. Hi. Do you know when the multiplayer will be available? No, we have not gotten news about when the multiplayer will be available, the exact date, but they've given us something very vague, like later this summer. Yeah, I know. But hopefully they give us a little bit more of a, I want to say structured, but that's not the word, a little bit more of a like set in stone date. And the way they've been wording it, I'm not sure if it's going to be even completely public. So I'm not sure. Only thing I can say is just make sure you're signed up for the Flighter program so you can get a chance to play the beta or the flight whenever it comes. But yeah, I kind of got a little bit upset that they didn't give us, like, they kind of just addressed the flight in kind of a throwaway line. I feel like they could have addressed that a little bit better, but it is what it is. But yeah. One other little thing, I love the design. Absolutely love the design of this Banshee. I love it. I know a couple of people that don't like this design, and I can see why, but it just feels so banished to me, even in just this frame. It looks really good. I like it a lot. The amount of details you gotta have. Also,
The flag is ours.
that thing, the AI, I can't wait for the AI, because apparently there's supposed to be a little thing where you can, like, choose your own AI. That seems really cool. Also for the fact that the flags apparently now are holograms, which I'm not against. I'm not against the flags being holograms. In fact, it makes sense. And, let me see. Hold on. Wait. Whoa. Hold on a second. I wonder if I can pause it at the right
The flag
frame.
is ours.
Look at that, right there. Look at that right there. Now, a lot of people would probably kind of just disregard that, but that's a really pointy end. And a lot of people have been saying, like, where's the assassinations and stuff like that. I've got a feeling that could be like a really good part of the assassinations, because back in Halo 5 we had assassinations where you'd hit somebody with a flag and you can just get into you'd get somewhat locked in an animation where you use the flag to assassinate the player and then continue. That would be a really, like, the end of the flag right there would work really well with an assassination animation. But I'm not even sure if they will have assassinations in this game. Hopefully they do, and if they don't at launch, they can always add it in as an optional thing later in the game. But yeah.
Please call us at your earliest convenience.
That scene is awesome. What? It took me a second to realize what was going on. Hold on. I like that skull design. Also, I want to slow this next bit down a little bit. Hold on. Wait for it to... Look at that ragdoll. That ragdoll effect is insane. Oh man, I could see me getting on this game with the boys and having so much fun. I think hands down, at least the multiplayer, that's not what I meant to press. I feel like at very least the multiplayer is going to be very fun to play. Oh, where are my manners? Also, Champion TV. Hi. I forgot to say hello. I apologize. But it's good to have you here. Seeing as that you're the only viewer on stream currently, it's really good to have you. Let's continue. I love that.
Now, show me.
Hold on. We're gonna address this in a second. But I really like that little mechanic where you can throw the, like, you can use the grapple hook to get a fusion coil and then throw it. That is something that I wouldn't have thought they would have paid attention to. Like, I felt like they personally would have just completely forgot about that, but they didn't. And apparently it's supposed to be like a really good part of the multiplayer, so. But just for a second here, I want to bring to attention this armor. And this armor looks amazing. Thing looks sick. I'm not gonna lie, as soon as I can get my hands on Halo Infinite, I'm grinding for that armor. I might even take a little bit off to grind to get that armor before I play campaign, which is a little bit stupid to say on my part, but that armor just looks sick. That looks like it's gonna be the next Hayabusa. And if you don't remember, back in I think it was Halo 3, there was an armor set called Hayabusa, and it looked very much like a ninja kind of thing, and it was so hard to get. It took me so long to get that armor, I'm gonna tell you the truth, and I've got a feeling this is gonna be another case of that. But that armor just looks so sick.
What you can do.
I also love that. I love the fact that you can throw a grenade at like a weapon port. The grenade can explode and the weapon will go up in the air. I'm not sure. In fact, I'm actually pretty sure that wasn't a thing in Halo 5 or in Halo 4. So that little mechanic seems amazing, and I just cannot begin to imagine how long that took to code. Props to the people at 343, man. Props to the people at 343. Also, am I the only one? Let me move my camera real quick. Am I the only one that thinks this little guy up here kind of looks like the color scheme? The color scheme, really? The color scheme makes it look like Iron Man. I have nothing against it. I just think the armor coating looks cool. I mean, I love Iron Man.
Even the little hand thing right here kind of looks like Iron Man. Customization in this game is going to be amazing. That's all I've got to say. It's going to be amazing. Can't wait for it. That looks sick. Is that all? Oh, that looks so cool. This is the first time I've been genuinely, like, excited for something Halo in a long time. I mean, the last time I was this excited for Halo was back whenever it was, like, revealed in, like, the campaign was revealed back in 2020. Which I'm so glad that they listened to their fans, 343. I'm so glad that they decided to listen and to delay the game. Because imagine they didn't delay the game. How bad it could have been. But now with this delay, and now with it looking the way it does, and looking at the gameplay, it looks like it's going to be really fun. I can't wait to play the game. And I know I keep on repeating that, but it's so cool looking. I can't wait to play this game. This is the last little bit of multiplayer that I'm going to look at for today. But, that's pretty. That's really pretty. Those opening cinematics are always really nice.
Just the feeling of like being in a firefight and hearing the click of the gun, throwing it down, grabbing one off the wall.
My gunner's upside down and he's like laying in. I see kill assist, kill assist, kill assist.
Any pistol across any of the games. Whatever gun allows me to feel the most like John Wick, I am there.
Remember,
John Wick? This is Halo. Okay. I don't understand what that person was thinking whenever they said that. I'm not even sure if that's a 343 employee. But Halo's not meant to play like it's a John Wick, like the video game version of John Wick. Halo's not supposed to play like that. That's got me a little concerned. I'm not gonna lie, that's got me a little concerned. Hopefully the weapon balancing is good and we won't have to do too much tweaking. But that was a horrible choice of words. That was a horrible choice of words on her part.
How excited I was with like this big combat with vehicles going all over the place.
Halo means something different for everyone, right? I think that's what makes Halo great.
Yeah. That was amazing. Look at that armor. That looks amazing.
What is Halo multiplayer? And for me, it boils down to this tight arena-style combat. And big team battle, this wide open, vehicle-infused kind of combat. We're taking that awesome legacy or classic Halo combat experience and modernizing it in ways that'll feel fresh to old players and really exciting to new players. We're gonna give you great ways to customize your Spartan, really make your super soldier your own, and we're kicking off a journey, an experience that's gonna evolve month to month, season to season, year after year.
Let's go.
For me, working through this multiplayer of this game, and the toughest challenge I think was really about how do we
Good Lord, look at that, man.
respect the legacy of what came before us, but still build something that feels new.
We've tried to bring all these elements of legacy and really inject them into Halo Infinite, not just like in a way where you kind of won't notice it, where you feel like, oh, they really designed this to be a celebration of previous Halo, as well as an iteration of where Halo can go next.
Good way to put it. This game looks
The vision
so
of
fun.
Arena was all about
I
a
wanna
tight
play it so
experience. It was
bad.
all about being fair. It was all about earning everything on the map, earning everything, every kill you get.
Going back to like what is the core foundation of what made the great Halo multiplayer.
I've heard people before say that they don't like hit markers, which never really made sense to me. And I know this is a really random thing to talk about right now, and I'm sorry if I've confused anybody, my one viewer. But I've never really understand why people don't like hit markers in Halo. And maybe this is just me, but I feel like the hit marker kind of thing, it just lets you know that you got the kill and you can move on. I remember my biggest gripe with the older Halos is that I could never really tell by a glance of if I got somebody, if I killed somebody. I always had to kind of like stare at the bottom, like the bottom right of my screen to try to see, did I get the kill? Did I not? Are they still behind me with a grenade? And with this like whole hit marker system, I don't have to deal with that. So it's a plus on their part. I don't know why people don't like hit markers or the ADS, which is, if you don't know, is aim down sights. But I don't have a problem with either. So let's please continue.
Player arena matches, great. Halo, it's really about fair and balanced starts.
Transition.
So everybody's on equal footing when they come off the rip. And then once they start running around, it's about scavenging. It's about finding new toys and kind of developing your playstyle as you run through the match.
Oh yeah, definitely.
What makes Halo feel like Halo? I feel like the answer to that question is the sandbox. Like the sandbox is Halo.
When we set out to look at Halo Infinite from a high level and the direction of what it is, there's lots of exciting things there because we really wanted to push what are the things that are true to Halo, but what are the things that fans haven't seen yet.
Equipment is back, but equipment is kind of has a bigger voice than ever before. We ask questions to ourselves if you could go after a power weapon to get a bunch of kills, would you do that, or could you go and get grapple to make sure that you swing yourself to the other side of a map to backcap a stronghold? We saw it as like another avenue of not just skill expression, but tactics for teams to coordinate around.
The exciting combinatory nature of
Sorry about that little interruption. Sorry about that.
This toy plus this toy and how those interact with objectives is super amazing.
Looking at how the power-ups play.
That little thing right there. I'm not so sure I like the way the gravity hammer does. And this could just be me nitpicking, but it just seems a little too slow. I can understand like the whole lore perspective of it, but I can see how that could kind of affect the gameplay. But I don't know, maybe that's just the animation. I'm not sure.
Like your classic power-ups like the overshield and the active camouflage. For this title, what we're looking at, what we're excited for, is you pick that up and you choose when you activate it. It goes into your inventory.
I like that.
If you haven't used it and someone kills you in multiplayer, you drop that overshield and then they can take it, use it for themselves. That to me is very legacy, but we took the equipment side of it and modernized it. When it comes to the vehicles, we went in and decided to invest a lot in the systems. When I take damage in my Warthog, my wheels can get blown off, my hood can get blown off. There's different aspects of the vehicle that change how my vehicle...
I absolutely love that system, because it seems like that's something that I didn't know I needed, but now I know I need. In fact, I'm kind of surprised that other games don't do that, and there could be some games that actually do that exactly, and I just don't know. But overall, sick. I can't wait for it. What is this? I don't know what else that is. Okay. Anyways, let's please.
Handles now, and that's something that's brand new.
The other thing we added to that is like this doomsday mechanic. So when you hit this threshold, the vehicle catches fire, and it's very much you've got a certain amount of health or a certain amount of time, and you got to choose what you want to do with the last minutes of this vehicle.
We've got a cousin to the Warthog, which is the Razorback.
The back has this like multi-storage compartment that you can put a lot of stuff into. So if you want to put like detached turrets, power weapons, fusion coils, objectives, and that is what's really making the Razorback kick a lot of butt in MP and campaign.
That's nice.
The levels define pace for the game, how frantic it is, and they define that iconic fantasy for players as they're entering that match. What do they want to do? What type of experience are they hoping to have? What kind of combat, what kind of dance floor is there available to have that combat in?
For me, BTV is all about experiencing the full extent of the sandbox of Halo in just one match, right? Like you see the vehicles, the weapons, the equipment.
We really wanted to take that kind of concept, those feels you had, playing the previous games, and just turn the volume up. Vehicles are no longer just spawning at bases anymore.
That Wraith design is sick. Somebody about to get tagged. for somebody finna get tagged for spamming. I don't need that. What is this? I don't know how in the world to address this, but why is 616112? Please do not post in chat stuff like this, because this does not help anybody at all. So please don't post any more things like that in stream, because that's just spamming. While you only sent one message, I understand. Please do not send any more messages like that. Mainly because of the fact it's like, oh, you want to become famous? Buy followers. I don't want to do that, because the minute I buy a follower is the minute that I disrespect myself, and I'm not about to do that. So please just don't. Anyways, let's please continue.
We have Pelicans delivering them, and we have a commander in your ear telling you that Pelicans are going to be dropping off these vehicles.
Scorpion tank is inbound.
We have Halo 2 style Delta Halo mission weapon pods that fall from the sky to resupply the field.
That's where it makes it feel like a real battlefield, and it's very exciting.
This is not just more players, this is just this certain beautiful slice of sci-fi chaos.
That looks very fun.
The announcer is your big gameplay moments, your game modes, just like the way it was before. Personal AI is really a...
I like the map that they just showed, because it kind of reminds me of Halo 2's new Mombasa. Mombasa? I don't know how to pronounce that to save my life. But still, it reminds me of the good old days. It's a really nice looking map, and hopefully it plays well.
reflection and information for the player.
Personal AI, designation button.
So if a player grabs a flag, your personal AI is going to tell you to, get that thing back to base and give you some moment-to-moment updates.
Our team took the enemy flag.
What if we can let players choose their own AI, and each one of those are different voices, so that players can find the one that fits their personality and their mood the best?
They add to the sense of me as a Spartan being more important, and for us in multiplayer it is really about becoming a Spartan. You're Spartan. You are you inside of the Halo universe.
The body of customization content that we have on day one ensures that there will be
that.
millions of customization combinations for Spartans on the battlefield. That includes things like armor coatings, armor emblems, various armor effects, down to the individual armor pieces. So your shoulders, your gloves, your knee pads, your helmet, your visor, your helmet attachments. Then you look at weapons, and we've got a whole slew of customization offerings there. Vehicles have a huge pool of customizations too.
Let's go.
We support customization in the game. Players can do the same thing on HaloWaypoint.com, as well as the Halo Waypoint app.
The player also customizes the Spartan, the soldier inside the suit. We want the Spartan to represent the player as much as possible. They can change their body type and their voice, as well as choose prosthetics for the first time.
Coatings offer us a unique opportunity to craft some hyper-polished looks and let you express yourselves in ways you've never been able to before.
Stuff like this about coatings, I don't really mind that much. I don't mind it whenever it's stuff like this. This looks nice.
We're coming at this from a player-first mentality. So what that means is that there's no random loot in this. There's no loot boxes. It's very important to us that everyone understands exactly how they unlock customization content. And we have a variety of places where they can do that. First off is the Battle Pass.
The Halo Battle Pass will never be taken away from you. And what I mean by that is once you buy it, it's yours and does not expire. In future seasons, you can purchase old Battle Passes as well as the current Battle Pass and choose which Battle Pass to put your progression towards.
All of these rewards are single source, so you're never going to be confused about where things come from. If you can unlock something in the Battle Pass, we're not going to let any other players circumvent that by purchasing it out of the storefront.
A lot of our stuff is unlocked through playing the game and only through playing the game. All customization is just cosmetic.
Every season will have its own theme and introduce new components, new looks, new gameplay for players, new opportunities to earn and collect cool rewards. We've seen the Samurai already. That's one of our event armor cores, and that's going to be something that players can earn through gameplay for free.
With us going free to play for the multiplayer part of the game, that was a big goal because, how do we have a way we can always bring players in, right? And they can, when we have a new update, there's they'll just dip their toes in if they even just want to see it.
Not only are we free to play, but we're free to play on PC as well as console. And what that means is we're able to get the biggest audience we've ever had. Everybody gets to play with no barriers. And even better, your progression carries from one platform to the next.
Getting our game to be on PC and console at the same time is an amazing chance for us to really just kind of excite new players about the game. How can we do things like make cross-play interesting, and like even in just customs, being able to just play with your friends. That like some people have PCs and some people have consoles, and like let them talk to each other, let them be friends.
That's it.
Why are you here?
To be a Spartan.
The Academy is a place that you can go within MP to kind of onboard into the experience. It's great for newer players who are still picking up the controls, and also people who want to warm up before they head into matchmaking. It's a series of experiences, both a tutorial to get started for the first time, weapon drills to practice with specific items, and also training mode that you can use to just get warm, explore the game as you want to.
For players who are new to Halo, let's help them learn what this universe is about. Some of these characters, what are they about? And help them kind of know the vocabulary that people have been speaking for now almost 20 years, so that when they come in there, they don't feel like they're behind everyone else. They can kind of come in on an even footing.
I mean, I'm super jazzed about bots. I think they're awesome. Our goal with bots has been to have a variety of difficulties that kind of provide a good training partner for wherever you're at in the experience.
Partnering with our players on the road to launch and after launch is absolutely critical, right?
I mean, Halo's always been about the community conversation.
We want to make sure we hear our players, make changes where we can based on that feedback, make sure the game is ready for launch, and then even beyond launch.
What I'm genuinely excited about is taking the game out of our hands and putting it into the community's hands. You know, whether it's seeing what people make in Forge, or the content that they're able to create with theater, watching streamers go after the game.
To get involved, you go to haloinsider.com, put in your info with your gamer tag, and we should be able to reach out to you if we want to invite you to a Halo Infinite flight.
We feel like we've got a pretty good selection at launch and what's going to be there for our fans. And this isn't going to be something that is just a static set of items. We have some new stuff in the works already, and just can't wait to really get into that as soon as this game comes out.
New maps, new modes, new ways to customize your Spartan. Launch is just the beginning. Now we're just going to be able to talk, interact more frequently, and that's just going to be great. That is the future of Halo Infinite multiplayer.
Thank you to the community for all their feedback over the years so far. You're welcome, and I'm looking forward to the road to launch itself, and beyond.
Look at how pretty that is. That looks like Halo. I want to play that game already. Thing looks sick. I want to play that already, man. Let the flighting happen already, man. Come on. Really? You gotta just kind of leave me in the dark with this. Really? Is that it? That's it? Ladies and gentlemen, I thought that was amazing. So far what I've heard, I'm very happy with the excuse me, with the direction that they're going with this. I'm actually very surprised that they are actually allowing themselves to go down this route. I think it all started. I think all of this, like, Halo Infinite, like, I've got a feeling this is like us going into, and I don't want to hype it up too much, but I think I can say with a little bit of confidence that this is probably the start of a new Halo Golden Age. And I'm happy with that. I'm really happy with that. Even if it doesn't, at least it will, like, if it even just caters to the Halo fans and nobody else really likes it, but catering to the Halo fan, if it just caters to Halo fans and it's just really good, I'm all for it. But I've got nothing else to say about that. Everything was said in the multiplayer overview. It's just sick. And if you're not looking forward to Halo, what are you doing? Like, seriously, it looks like it's going to be an absolutely amazing game, and I just cannot wait for it to come out. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait to play that game. I want flighting already, man. Let me see some flighting. Let me go play that game right now. Seriously. That was a sick multiplayer overview. That was amazing. Like I've said before, I've got nothing else to say about it. For the people that are going to be watching on YouTube, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you can see more content like this. I'm starting to lean more and more into Halo. I should have started doing that a while ago, but it is what it is. For the people that are watching on Twitch, whether that be the person that is watching right now, or whether it be somebody that may watch this stream at a later date, thank you for watching. If you made it to the end of this, thank you. You have an incredible amount of patience, and I commend you for it. I got shakes. I got some tremendous shakes with that one. I'm just boogieing all over. Just hit that boogie. Just hit that boogie on that. Oh, man. But anyways, thank you all for staying and for watching and for listening to me continue to rant and just have a good time talking about Halo. Anyways, hope you all have had a very great day, and we'll see y'all in the next one.